So you can see the adrenaline pumping through James Dickens.
Second down, round one.
And he's up against a highly experienced fighter in the art of survival. So you can perhaps expect this maybe to go a bit. The Bulgarian, as we said in the intro, as in every other fight that he's lost, been the distance. It's all been points and decisions against him. Oh, look at that. It's a great start there. Real salvo of body shots trying to just soften his man up.
That reminded me of Bruce Lee in the Enter the Dragon film. Great shots all the same.
Great film as well. There's nothing else we said earlier. That's better than seeing the birth of something that looks really exciting to watch.
It was just as expected from Stoyan, just marching forward, hands high, taking everything that Dickens throws on the arms and on the gloves. Sometimes it's almost impossible to look good against these guys because they're so very clever and they're very good at what they do.
But he's offering literally no target there, is he? Everything covered up. Just trying to bludgeon his way through to try and work to the body. He's got to be careful. He's leaving himself wide open to anything like a counter if Serbezov might fancy throwing one.
But again, these are great shots from Dickens. Switching from the body to the head nicely.
That's nicely done, that by Dickens. Slipped the counter as it came. He just forced Serbezov to come out of his shell momentarily. He's probably taken more shots in this opening 2 minutes of a round, Serbezov, than he has done in most of what he's been in with recently. Again, that just trying to just blow its way through his defense.
I know it's difficult to gauge Dickens against the opponent, but from what I've seen so far, I like what I'm looking at. Good variety, switching nicely, and fast hands.
Well, Serbezov tomorrow will be bruised and aching, you'd imagine, if he's going to take another 3 rounds of this. And he can only beat what's put in front of you. He's been given something of a test here tonight, has James Dickens. He's come out determined to pass it, and that's a great first round from the 20-year-old from Merseyside. Really good to watch.
Nice defense. 3 to go. Samen. Have a little drink.
Absolutely no doubt as to who was the winner of that fight. Dickens probably thrown 30 shots to 1.
Snapping them down there, all right? Now, if you keep that eggy jab going, you ain't going to be that ambitious there. You ain't going to come out with much. But if you can feint him, it's just leading with something. You'll get the opening that you're looking for. You know what I mean? The one thing that we need to look out for is that silly left hook counter. So you just keep your eye on that. All right? There's nothing else. All right?
He has sustained a small cut, but he was from a punch. It wasn't anything else. Okay. Cheers.
Okay, so that's all you've drank enough. I want you to keep doing what you've been doing. All right? Body shots are there. The edge works great and everything working lovely off your jab. Keep an eye out for this shoot.
Simple instructions from the corner. Basically, continue what you're doing.
So is Serbezov going to offer us anything other than just standing toe to try and break through here for James Dickens? Again, just getting the warning from the referee about pushing his man off. The Bulgarian is offering absolutely nothing yet. Again, he's keeping up the same tempo that he kept in the first round, which is basically one of fury. Has to be aware of that left hook counter. That is the only punch, remember, as they highlighted in the corner at the interval there. That's the only punch that has been offered. That's a good left hook of his own then, and he...
As I said, the left hook is the only kind of threat that the Eastern European is going to be throwing. Great shots. What I'd like to see Dickens do now, it's not stand in front of him. Don't stand in front of him. Get round to the sides and then get your shots off. Great shots.
Again, real hurtful shots as well from Dickens. But he's been brought in to survive here, Serbezov, and pretty much offer nothing else. I mean, has the referee got a right to get in and actually say to Serbezov, are you going to actually do anything here apart from walk around with your guard full up?
He could say it. Would be quite within his rights to do. Whether it would make any difference to the fight, that I've got no idea. I wouldn't think so.
Well, that's good because it fuels the confidence of Dickens.
It's just target practice for this Dickens, really, isn't it, at this stage?
Yeah, remember, it's only his third professional bout. And he's going to meet plenty of opponents like this in the coming years. Ones that come out with the idea of just frustrating. He's enjoying himself out there.
Drink this. Swallow that. Nice one, mate. Just want us to keep doing what we've been doing, alright? So what I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, some people screw shotting coming through. Straight shots, they're working great, aren't they? And you're switching down to the body well. You need to keep that going, alright? Let's see the screw shots and the uppercut start to appear now as well, Jay. Now another thing, when you come to opening these fellas up, you have to be a little bit more creative with the angles that you're getting. Yeah. When you are finding the angles, only there, you're finding the shot, as well as your good twists and turns that you've been working in the gym. So we'll start to see some of that this round. Your uppercuts, your screw shots, your straight shots, and your body shots all working great. We're just going to be a little bit more creative about the angles that we punch from. Okay, nice deep.
He just reiterated basically what you said in that round. He needs to just move a little to try and get around the back of this very, very sturdy defence.
Like I say, don't stand there in front of this guy. He's obviously got the speed. Get his shots off, then bang, move to the left, bang, move to the right, and then get another flurry of shots off. But we mustn't forget, this is only his third professional fight. He's well willing it. He's well in control. And dare I say it, with only two fights under his belt, a little bit of experience, and perhaps in time that will come. He's certainly got the speed to do this. The moment he stood in front of him, he's getting his shots off and he's catching him fine, but he's offering no angles.
Yeah, he's not paid heed to the instruction given to him at the end of the previous round, but again, it's just terminally frustrating if you're for him out there at the moment, trying to break down this Bulgarian who, as he said, apart from the loss to Terry Flanagan over in Doncaster in January of this year, nobody has stopped him. This is round 3 then of 4. And so far they've been hugely one-sided. Just calling for him to mix it up again and move.
This is where, when he's up close, this is when he needs to step round to the left or to the right, work at angles, give him a different objective as opposed to being straight in front of him.
Looking at the way that limited response, that right hand found its way through. You've got to admire the remarkable ability to actually absorb punishment here of Serbezov, as he has taken an awful lot of punishment.
A little bit of shrug in there, but I'm sure none of them is intentional. I think Dickens just simply fell off balance himself.
And again, generous applause as well.
Drink this.
It's very one-way traffic, very one-sided.
But then bang, bang, fast changes in the pace. This fella's a
What do you say to him? What is his trainer say?
It depends what they want. You often wonder what they come just to survive, because that's what it looks like to me. Then basically just go on and continue. You could be doing this again in 2 nights. You could be doing this again next week. You know, just keep on doing surviving. You're not getting hurt. You're not getting bashed up. You're not getting cut. We'll have you out again next week. Just go out there and survive. You know? Some of these guys make a very good living at surviving, and like I said the other week, we often used to call them milk tray men, but they take fights anytime, any place, anywhere.
Well, a milk tray man from Bulgaria. He's taken a lot of punishment here from looks to be quite an exciting new talent, James Dickens from Merseyside, from Liverpool.
He certainly has got very, very quick hands. Good work, good work.
Yeah, and that's a great right hand and the left hook to follow it up.
Now, if he sustained this attack, I'm sure the referee, from what we've seen earlier on especially, he'd be forced and left with no option then to perhaps call a halt to proceedings.
Don't use the shoulder.
And he's only got just under 2 minutes left to endure, Serbezov.
Dickens at times, though, he lets his shots go as a much more experienced fighter than somebody with only 2 fights under their belt.
Again, another warning for pushing his man off, but you can hardly blame him.
He's just trying to ball this guy and just really do a job on him. And at times, yes, he's getting a little bit physical, which the referee's pulling him up for, but all the scoring shots, all the good work is for sure coming from Dickens, and I'm very impressed with what I've seen tonight.
Well, it's no wonder he doesn't let the guard come down very quick, very often, because simply the speed of Dickens's hands, he'd take full advantage in the blink of an eye, he'd land something. He's literally out on his feet here, Serbezov. He hasn't got the energy to throw a punch, never mind do anything else. It's been absolutely relentless from the opening bell of the opening round. And James Dickens with 4 very one-sided rounds against Stoyan Serbezov of Bulgaria. And he was brought in there, it's like you said, I mean, he was brought in there to survive because, let's be honest, if you pick any other run-of-the-mill opponent, he would have had them out of there within about a round.
Absolutely right, yeah. He'd done a job on him. He had nothing to beat, and he just survived. He didn't offer any kind of threat tonight. You know, dare I say it, the boxing world, we need guys like these Eastern Europeans to turn up and take fights at the drop of a hat.
Steve Gray scores the contest 40 points to 36 points in favour of our winner, and still undefeated as a professional boxer, from Liverpool, James Dickens.
He's going to be a name to look out for, that's for sure, over the coming 12 months or so.